A strong low-pressure system is forming. Strong winds and heavy rain are approaching. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the weekly deep weather forecast on Mr. Tien channel. And yes, I believe many of you have already begun to clearly feel that this week's weather is no longer as calm as before. If last week we only had a stable high-pressure zone, dry but dull weather due to being trapped in an anticyclonic pattern, then this week everything is completely changing. On the weather map, a new low-pressure system is forming and strengthening faster than expected. It is bringing along a chain of dangerous phenomena: strong gusty winds, localized heavy rainfall, and especially the risk of flash floods and transportation disruptions in many areas. Before the strong winds all, on Thursday the sky will still look fairly bright, with light winds and a few brief showers in some places. Overall, this is a short moment of calm before the weather shifts dramatically. From Thursday afternoon into the evening, the low-pressure system will begin to move southward. As it draws closer, winds will gradually strengthen, and that's when the first wind warnings are activated. On simulation maps, the most severely affected areas are clearly outlined: the western coast of Wales, parts of southwest England, and the entire southeastern region facing the North Sea. Here, northerly winds blow relentlessly, producing gusts of 80 to 96 kilometers per hour, particularly dangerous along open coastlines. Coastal areas facing the wind may experience large waves, swirling gusts, and local power outages. Heavy rain warning. Risk of local flooding. Alongside the wind, rain is becoming the most concerning factor this week. According to forecast models, from late Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, rain will spread widely across central and southeastern England, especially Lincolnshire, East Anglia, and London. Total rainfall within 6 hours could reach 20 to 30 millimeters, but in hilly regions or low-lying flood-prone zones, it could exceed 50 millimeters. This means there is a real potential for flooding, minor landslides, and extremely slippery roads. For residents, it's important to note that this rain won't come and go quickly. It will be persistent, lasting for hours, and combined with strong winds, making travel very difficult. The Meteorological Office has issued a series of yellow weather warnings for two main areas. Western region, from 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wednesday, covering the coasts of Wales, Devon, and Cornwall. Winds may reach 72 kilometers per hour, gusting up to 96 kilometers per hour at coastal points. Eastern and southeastern regions, including London, from 9 a.m. to midnight the same day. Northerly winds strengthening, possibly reaching 100 kilometers per hour in some locations. At these wind speeds, large trees still bearing leaves will experience heavy drag, making them prone to falling. This could result in blocked roads, damage to power lines, and disruptions to rail and air travel. If you're planning to travel on Thursday, make sure to have a backup plan ready. Why is this low-pressure system so dangerous? This section is for those who love exploring the secrets of the atmosphere. The cause of this phenomenon lies not only at the surface, but originates aloft, within the jet stream, where winds blow at incredible speeds thousands of meters above. In the coming days, the main jet stream is shifting southward from its usual position. This causes the low-pressure system to be drawn into the left exit region of the jet, where cold and warm air masses interact, allowing pressure to drop rapidly and thus strengthening the system. This phenomenon, in meteorological terms, is called cyclogenesis, the birth of a cyclone. Simply put, the low-pressure system is fed by upper-level atmospheric energy, and when it's refueled like that, it spins faster, deepens further, and grows stronger. However, in this case, the low-pressure system is not fully absorbed into the jet core, so it doesn't reach the named storm threshold. But it's still strong enough to cause damage if we underestimate it. As the low moves eastward. As the low-pressure system drifts eastward, it stalls over the North Sea and spins slowly for several days. This allows northerly winds to flow down continuously, bringing cold and dry air. As a result, from late Thursday through the weekend, the whole of England will feel bitterly cold winds, with temperatures dropping sharply, especially across Scotland and the east. Daytime average temperatures around 10 to 12 degrees Celsius, but feels like only 3 to 4 degrees Celsius due to wind chill. Anyone going out early in the morning or late at night will feel a sharp, cutting chill, even if the thermometer doesn't read that low. This is the wind chill effect, often underestimated, but extremely dangerous to health. Continuing impacts. It's not over yet. Even after the main low-pressure system moves away from the UK, the cold air it leaves behind will maintain unstable weather conditions for many days. New high-pressure zones begin to form to the west, pushing northerly winds southward, keeping the southern regions under cold air influence. This means fog and light frost in the mornings. Afternoons may be drier, but strong winds will still sweep across the coasts. The weather becomes two-faced: cold mornings, mild afternoons, freezing nights. A pattern that challenges the immune system and easily makes people catch colds during this seasonal transition. Why meteorologists remain on alert? The reason is, current weather models still show small uncertainties in the jet stream's trajectory and the depth of the low-pressure core. Even a minor deviation in its path could redirect strong winds toward more densely populated areas than originally predicted. If the pressure drops a few hPa deeper than expected, winds could increase by 10 to 20 kilometers per hour, and in that case, the damage could be much greater. Therefore, everyone is advised to follow continuous official updates over the next 24 to 48 hours. Cold winds, clear skies, but not calm. By the weekend, the high-pressure area in the west will start to reassert control. This will help reduce rainfall and clear the skies, but temperatures will remain low. Friday, dry, lighter winds but cold. Saturday, noticeably chilly, especially early in the morning. Sunday, slightly warmer, but northerly winds still sweeping through open areas. A short burst of cold air, but enough to mark a clear seasonal shift, and also a first warning for the harsh weather patterns ahead as winter draws near. Final message from Mr Tien Channel. With what's happening, it's clear that this is not just an ordinary cold front. It's a complex, multi-layered weather system, and even a small change could spread consequences across the entire region. Therefore, check and secure outdoor items before Thursday morning. Avoid going to sea or hiking during the 2 peak windy days. And most importantly, keep up with official weather updates daily. We've seen nature's power and the atmosphere's unpredictability. What's coming is not the apocalypse, but a reminder that nature is always stronger than us, and we must prepare, not panic. Thank you all for following this week's deep weather forecast on Mr Tien Channel. Remember, a bit of carelessness during storms can lead to serious consequences. Wishing you all a safe, warm week, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss important weather updates in the coming days.